Anyway, development blog. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. A decade at sea. Close test 14.8. A decade. Hello, captains. Can you believe it's been a full decade since the first salvos were fired across the high seas of World of Warships? Can you believe that it's been a decade and Wargaming is still trying to balance carriers? Can you believe that? I can believe it, man. As we sail into our 10th anniversary, we've prepared something truly special. This coming celebration is the biggest we've ever planned, and that means more free ships, more gifts, more events, and more reasons to log in than ever before. Okay. From daily bonuses and containers to the Blast from the Past event and the return of the Asymmetric battles, Update 14.8 sets the stage for the most celebratory season in our history. Okay. So grab your captain's hat. We're diving into everything you need to know for the 10th anniversary. Wait, so 14.8 is the anniversary, and 14.7 is the, what is it called? Grand Voyage or whatever? So there's going to be a lot of free shit in the game in this couple of months. Bro, Steel Hunters imploding was such good news for World of Warships. Imagine if Steel Hunters was a success. How fucked we would be. But because Steel Hunters was such a shit show, 14.7 is going to be the Grand Voyage with the 32,000 dubs or 32,000 steel. And now we have a decade, and let's see what they give us. These are just some of the items waiting for you with this update. 10th anniversary gift container, which has a 100% chance to drop a tier 6 ship. You can obtain this container by logging into the game client. Okay. Premium ship tier 8 elite container, a gift to everyone who spent more than 5 years in World of Warships since their first battle, and who has at least 25 battles in total. Premium ship tier 10 elite container, a gift to everyone who spent more than 10 years in World of Warships. Wait, are they actually rewarding the veterans? Wait, 10 years. Where's my account? There it is. Registered 4th July 2015, baby. Let's fucking go. Oi, holy shit. We're past 10 years. We're closing in on 10 years and a month here. God damn. So I got a free tier 10 premium. Okay, interesting. Wonder what's in that container? Congrats, you're old. Thanks, man. New tier 10 cruiser Kushiro, available for festive tokens. Up to 130 super containers, available for festive tokens. Finest Hour, Resolute and Rapid, the Age of Saza Bing, and Battle of Paso de Patria containers, for which you can obtain unique commanders by completing the collection. Oh shit, people get to finally finish their commanders. There's a lot of good commanders here. This is the Libertad commander, isn't it? And this is the Jinan commander. Oh shit, what are they called? Let's see, what are they called? You get the... where's our Zaza Bing guy? Wait, don't we have him? Don't I even have... I might not... No, I have Sazabing. There it is. I just haven't leveled him. What did he have? He had... Oh, main battery on combat scout. Oh, but he was mostly used for on YY. He was mostly useful on YY. He's not that useful... Well, this is okayish useful on the BBs. But mostly useful on YY. This guy. That's why I have him on Yu Yang, but I haven't leveled him. That makes sense why I haven't leveled him. But the Libertad commander is fucking cracked. And honestly, he should be a priority. If you enjoy Libertad, or if you enjoy playing San Martin, Joachim Marcus Lisboa, you want this guy. He is fucking strong. He is really, really strong. 22.5% secondary reload is bonkers on Libertad. Okay, it's so much DPM. You want this shit. You want it. You absolutely want it. It's so bonkers. This funny button is also great on San Martin and Valparaiso. So you can get them with coal. You can get them with coal now, or you can get them with this. If you don't have those, get those. But you don't really want to play San Martin in the first place. I actually played San Martin in ranked the other day, and it was really funny. I tanked like 3 million potential, and I was unkillable, because in small scale like ranked, that ship is an absolute cockroach. I can post that vid on YouTube because it's pretty funny. But like that ship is just it's demented. It doesn't do any damage, but it can't die, bro. A special thanks for being with us since the inception of the game going live. We're preparing additional special rewards for alpha and beta testers, which can be claimed until the end of the year. Okay. It's funny whenever Wargaming tries to reward alpha and beta testers, and people start crying and whining that it's unfair that they don't also get the rewards. They did that one time. Shit, I don't remember what camo. Wargaming tried to give some special camo to the alpha or beta testers, and people started whining so much they had to give it to everyone or something. It's kind of like, we'll see. Do not forget that you can also earn voyage tokens as part of the 10th anniversary Grand Voyage event, which starts with yeah, that's a really nice event. During this event, you can exchange up to 32,000 voyage tokens in 1-to-1 rate for doubloons or steel. The 10th anniversary Grand Voyage event also marks the start of your journey to unlock GQ Johnny. It can be obtained for free. Yeah. Okay. Daily login calendar. Our traditional login calendar has been overhauled for the anniversary, offering new rewards across the board. Login daily to claim super containers, cold credit and free XP, worships premium, and festive tokens. The calendar will become available with the release of update 14.8 and will remain active until the end of September. So this is for each day. 400 tokens, 1 premium, super container, tokens, super container. The coal is kind of meh. The super. I'd be more hyped for super containers if they weren't so goddamn nerfed. It's a bit sad that the super containers are so goddamn nerfed, but it's free shit. You can't complain too much about free shit. I don't understand these free XP rewards though. Like, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. 50,000 credits, 400 coal, 2,000 elite commander XP. 750 free XP. These are joke numbers, okay? These are absolute joke numbers. Like they're really, really tragic numbers. Like if you have a good game with the blue booster, you can earn 60,000 of each in a single game. Like this is just sad. These are sad numbers. But it's free shit. You can't really complain about free shit being underwhelming. You can get that shit in co-op doing nothing for one game. Yeah, I mean, it is really underwhelming. I think you can literally AFK in co-op and you get more than this. But yeah, whatever. Battle performance bonuses are back, and they will work exactly the same as last year's. Nice. Similarly to last year's anniversary, there will be 2 missions that you can complete playing tier 5 ships or above to receive festive tokens, which you can exchange for rewards. Let's briefly go over both missions. The first one tasks you with earn cumulative base XP on a selected ship. The amount of base XP needed to earn battle performance bonus depends on the tier of the ship you took to battle. Okay. Okay, so if you play a tier 10, super ship is the same as tier 10. The second mission allows you to trigger bonuses for other ships in your port by earning 1,000 cumulative base XP. It's cumulative. That's pretty strong. After completing the mission, you can claim extra bonuses based on the number of ships you have in port, and you can select exactly which ship in your port will claim this bonus after battle. If you have 80 ships in your port, you could receive 1 bonus for completing the first mission on your selected ship, and an additional 3 bonuses if you completed the second mission. Okay. Yeah, no, this is just really nice. Cumulative is always good. Yeah, no, this is just a really nice reward, or a really nice way to grind this shit, and it also encourages grinding things in randoms instead of spamming co-op. Although doing it in co-op is probably still the fastest, but it's better than nothing. All progress counts for both missions, so there's no pressure to do everything in a single battle. And in case you earn more than 1,000 base XP, your progress will be saved. Cool. So 2,000 base XP game, will it give me double stacks? Let's hope so. Festive rewards. If you participated in our last anniversary event, you will likely remember the festive rewards system. Regardless, we'll break it down for you. You'll earn festive tokens for achieving the battle performance bonuses outlined above. Depending on the tier of the ship, you will receive the following amounts of festive tokens or steel in the case of super ships as a reward. Okay. And now to reveal the rewards that you earn by obtaining battle performance bonuses for your 10th anniversary. 200 steel is pretty nice on super ships. I should buy more super ships. I should buy more super ships just for the steel, honestly. What you can exchange festive tokens for. New Japanese cruiser Kushiro. 10,000 festive tokens. 10,000 festive tokens. Okay. You get 125 for tier 10. 10 is 1,000. 100 tier 10s would be enough. But that's gonna be pretty hard to get. Bonus package for tier 10 ships, 1,500. Yeah, I guess you need to buy a lot of ships for this, honestly. You get 2k from data login, true. So basically that means you don't spend it on any of the other things, you spend it on this ship, I think. 80 tier 10s, 100 tier 9s, etc. Yeah. This is fine, enemy destruction effect. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. That's pretty funny. These are pretty meme worthy. Of course, anyone who's still obsessed about historical accuracy and stuff and whatever probably hates this shit, but whatever. Finest tower containers are 150, Resolute Rapid 450, 450, 150 festive. Super containers 125. So you're basically, if you take this, I mean, Jesus. You're giving up about 90 super containers if you take this thing. You can turn them off. Yeah, I don't mind them either because you can disable them if you don't like them. Rare economic bonuses. One of each type for 125. Special common, who would buy those? Flags for 50. Wait, it's one each for 50. And wait, it's not even one each of every. It's one, you need to go for both. So you need to pay 100 for one flag each. They're probably doing the combination again where there's a bunch of shit flags that everyone has a ton of, combined with the flags that everyone wants. Because like there's absolutely a tier list on flags. There's flags that you absolutely want to have, and those are like speed, healing, fire reduction flags. Those are basically mandatory. You run them on every fucking ship. Then there's some flags that are more important on stuff like DD and Cruiser, like health flags and fire chance flags. And then occasionally you'll want ceramic flags, but secondary flags on secondary BBs. Like there's a tier list on those things. But then there's a couple of ones that are just complete dog shit. Like there are, what are they called? These things, the smoke, 10% smoke consumable time. It's basically trash. The hydro flag, submarine surveillance hydro flag. It's kind of no one really runs it. This one is probably the shittiest one of them all. Chance to cause flooding because of the way the flooding percentage works. This is actually it's not, you don't go from 50% to 65% by enabling this. That's not how it works. Like for example, Shima perps have something like 430% chance of flooding, and this just makes it 445, which then gets reduced by all the convoluted wargaming math. So this one is kind of a joke. AA flag you run on most things, but the actual effect on it is really underwhelming. This one is probably more useful because it gives you range, and dispersion, which is significant. But like these are the really important ones, and those are the ones I have to rebuy all the time. This one is also a complete joke of a flag, flooding recovery time. Update Navigator and your battle record. Starting from update 14.8 and spanning until the release of update 15.0. So that's a long, because it goes 14.9, 10, 11, 12. A new, or doesn't it wait, does it go to 11 and then 0? Or is it 12 and 0? I think it went to 12 and then 0. A new update navigator will now appear in your port. This feature will draw your attention to all the new stuff from the update, bringing you news about interesting events, details about new battle types, and overall easier access to information. Okay. Is it like quick news? What's in new in this update? It might be okay, as long as it doesn't come across like a, I don't know, a mobile game pop-up kind of thing. I think it's a new news section, which is fun. Additionally, a new Your Battle Record page, specially designed for the anniversary, showcases a personalized career report. Your battle record will highlight total battles played, time spent in-game. I'm not sure I want to see that. I'm not sure I want to see that. I'm not sure that's a number I'm comfortable seeing, man. Holy shit. Oh god, that's a fucking scary number. Your most played ships and playstyle, overall combat effectiveness, a shareable link to show off your stats. I thought you kicked the CC for stat shaming, and now you're making stat shaming a part of the game. How is this allowed? No fucking way. You're making animal research a part of the client after making a big talk about how it's not allowed? Aye aye aye. Aye aye aye. Most played from a Monty or Brick, probably still Montana, because it was my first tier 10, and I used to play it back in the day. It's a way of saying thank you and giving a moment to reflect on your journey so far. Oh yeah, now you can stat shame yourself, yep. Decade Dockport. Whoa, what the fuck? Huh? That looks really cool. One of the first things you'll notice when logging into 14.8 that we have a beautiful new port, which will be filled with Easter eggs and interactive objects. Interactive ports! In the new port you can find a journal marking the most notable chapters of the game's history of the past 10 years. Aye aye aye. What the fuck? That actually looks really cool. That actually looks really cool. Here there's the sharks and the eagles. Okay, okay, okay. I like the look of that. God damn. Decade Dock looks nice. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of... That's a toy boat that we see. Ah, it's very cool. I like it. It's very cool. Can it rival Fjord? I don't know. Will it finally offset Fjord? I'm not sure if they will. And there's also... That's the girl from the... that cutscene they have. That you know, the carrier cutscene. One of the best... But one of the best vids World of Warships ever done. That's her. And that's a Pinata from the Pinata event. And that's Airship Escort. Yeah, the pin-up thing. The Mad Max mode on the wall? Yeah, there's a lot of... Oh, is that book they sold? I think that's the book they sold. And you can see the croc and tentacles thing here. Where's the garbage bin on fire representing the CV rework? That's a good question. Still, it looks nice. It looks crisp and colorful and yeah, no. And the kind of port where I'd like to have my ship in. Honorable service. After you play the first battle in World of Warships, after each year afterwards represents your anniversary in the game. Each anniversary year is a dedicated set of rewards, and we've upgraded the major milestones with special rewards. Okay. First year, 50. Okay, the white permanent camos is kind of a joke. Unique. Those are red, right? The 50% discount coupon, is that the doubloon discount coupon? I think it's a doubloon discount coupon. That thing is really hard to use. I think I still have my doubloon discount coupon because Wargaming has this scum. Isn't that what it is? Isn't that the doubloon discount coupon? Or is the cash discount coupon? It's like Wargaming has this thing where they love to give you this coupon, a reduction in cost for doubloon ships, which would be nice in theory, except every new ship that Wargaming releases is always in a bundle. It's always in bundles. Like if you want to buy something, they're always either they're behind, like here, a sequential package until you actually get to the ship, and even then it's a bundle. Like you see this, I can't use a coupon to buy this thing because it's not the burrows, it's a bundle with burrows, commander, and port slot. And that's how they make sure you can never use your discount coupons, because they put everything in the most useless bundles they can imagine. The bundles are literally there to make sure you can never fucking spend, you can never ever spend your coupon. Here's the same thing. If I want to buy this, I can't use the coupon because it's a bundle. It's not the ship, it's a bundle. And they do this repeatedly with everything. So, but if it's a straight up money discount, I mean, if you want to spend money on a game, I guess it's okay. Yeah, kind of. These are all basically identical. Wait, second year and third year are completely identical. No, you get slightly more unique. Okay. 7 super containers, 10 white permanent camos. You get a premium tier 8 elite at 5th year. 2 weeks of premium. 6th year. Oh, so basically you get... Do you get all of them? If you go... I guess you get all of them the higher you go. So what's the 10 year? What's the 10 year? 1 tier 10 elite. This is where you get the tier 10 elite, I guess. This is where you get that reward they talked about. Unique commander bonuses, 3 weeks. Sure. This is just for your annual anniversary. You don't get them all during 14.8. Okay, fair enough. So they've just updated? Oh, they've just updated the honorable service rewards. Fair enough. Keep in mind that these rewards are cumulative, meaning that you can obtain rewards for multiple years if you fulfill the requirements. Interesting. So will we get all of them? I wonder how this will work. Will we... Well, will we get all of them in retros? I don't know. It seems like a lot of shit. Just the containers? We'll get the containers, I guess, in retro. It's a bit unclear how you get the... I mean, they're giving you a lot of shit, but it's a bit unclear what shit you're getting exactly. 9th anniversary container is renamed 10th anniversary gift container as contents are changed. Okay. 100% chance to receive one of the following ships. Bunch of tier 6s, huh? Blast from the past. In celebration of the 10th anniversary of World of Warships, we are introducing a new temporary battle type that honors the many special moments we have shared over the years. This battle type is a walk down memory lane focusing on surface ship gameplay, as there will be no aircraft carriers or submarines allowed. Nice! You should go with this idea, Wargaming. You should embrace this idea and consider, what if we walk down memory lane into random battles and we removed carriers and subs from random battles, and then we could all walk down random battles for, let's say, a year and just focus on surface ship gameplay. And then after a year we could be like, okay, well, maybe this was a great idea and we could just maintain this forever. What do you think? What do you think? While it won't be a full return to the game's early days, after all, wouldn't want to lose the many technical and gameplay improvements made over the years. It will capture the spirit of those earlier experiences. Oh man, no CVs and subs gameplay? Holy shit. I asked about retroactively adding the rewards and the responses in Kartoffel. Okay, let me see. So the rewards are not entirely retroactive. Correct. Interesting. Okay. So if you're unlucky enough to have gotten the rewards, you don't get them retroactively? Interesting. Goddamn. No CVs and subs though. Any game mode that does that, thumbs up. Blast from the Past is structured into 6 chapters, each representing a different phase of the game's history. The first 5 chapters are themed around specific years: 2015, 17, 19, 20, and 22. Each of these chapters will restrict gameplay to only the ships and maps that were available up to that particular year. Holy shit. Wait! No fucking Pan-American battleships, no Italian battleships, no Soviet cruisers. Holy shit. That actually sounds really fun. I understand no subs, but CVs were in the game from the start. Yeah, but we also had AA in the game back then. And they can't just add CVs to the game and not give us back our AA. And the thing is, if they suddenly gave us back the AA we had back then, and people were like, what the fuck is this? I can defend myself against carriers, then wargaming would be fucked. Because like for some reason people have been trying to explain how actually during the RTS era, CVs dominated everything all the time and no one could do anything against them. And then if these people who are parroting this dumb shit would actually get to experience building full AA build from 2015, going fucking manual AA that buffed every caliber over 100 millimeters on your AA, increasing your AA range to 8.6 kilometers, and being able to focus fire specific squadrons and just shoot AA through islands into fucking planes and just shred them before they even saw you. If they would allow that, like, they'd have a revolt on their hands. Because suddenly all these retards are talking about how CV rework actually nerfed carriers. All of these apes would be so fucking demoralized. So it's no way they could do that. There's no way they could do that. Mino had almost 9k AA. Yeah, I know, and I used to play Moskva full AA build. You could get 8.6k Moskva AA, and Moskva had really large caliber AA guns, so you could build manual AA on it. It wasn't called manual AA then, but basically what it did was it buffed the over 100mm AA guns by 100% DPS, and then that with defensive AA just fucking melted planes instantly. It's so nuts. And North Carolina was a no-fly zone. Atlanta was a no-fly zone. Like the American ships in general, like you didn't want to go near those things. You really didn't want to go near those things. Yeah, no. I'm looking forward to that shit. That's really cool. But yeah, there's no way they could add carriers because like you'd need to add the old AA, and there's no way Wargaming is opening in that can of worms. And also no regenerating planes, no consumable planes, no tactical squadrons, none of that shit. You lost your plane, you're out. You had to treat your planes like you treated your ship health. If you lose it, you're out of the match. Which made sense. It's only later that Wargaming went with the whole regenerating plane shit, where apparently every carrier has a factory fucking downstairs where they hammer together a new fucking strike plane. The sixth and final chapter will not be tied to any specific year. Instead, it will feature the current selection of maps and nearly all available ships. However, this phase will introduce a new layer of restrictions specifically targeting ships equipped with advanced mechanics such as airstrikes, burst fire modes, combat instructions, and hybrid ship designs. God bless, because none of those are fucking necessary for the game. None of those were ever needed for the game. All of them were fucking irrelevant additions. Like, none of them particularly enriched the game. Format 12 vs 12. Battleships and cruisers and destroyers allowed only. Glad to see the testers are really embracing the DD gameplay. Wow, they're really embracing the DD gameplay testers, huh? 12 versus 12, battleship cruiser destroyers. Each team can have up to 6 battleship, 9 cruisers, 6 destroyers. Battles will be fought in domination and standard game. It's a test of what people like. I think so as well. I think it's kind of like testing. Like, I think the more I read about this, the more it's like, okay, maybe we need to put effort into World of Warships again. I think all of this ties down to Steel Hunters being such a fucking unmitigated disaster. Because you can almost track the second it became clear that Steel Hunters was a fucking disaster, and suddenly the good devlogs, the fucking good content edition. Oh, we want to do this, we want to do this, we want to add this, we want to change this, we want to improve this, we want to balance this. Like, all of a sudden, up until that point, it was a complete fucking shit show. There's been a lot of really good devlogs lately, and you can almost track it down to the moment where Wargaming threw in the towel on Steel Hunters, and they were like, well, this was a fucking disaster. This was money down the drain. They could have done this all along and didn't. Yeah, no, but they keep going for like the next big thing. They have that other thing going. What is it? Project Cold War? Watch it when that shit implodes, and then they have to invest even more into these games. A domination and standard game. I'm shame they still have standard games. Like, standard game is a bad game mode. I don't know who at Wargaming thinks standard battles are a good game mode, but they're not. It works in World of Tanks, and they copied it from World of Tanks. But that's because you can get to bases and you can move from base to base much, much faster in World of Tanks. In World of Warships, it can take you like 5 minutes to sail from one camp to the other. It's just a really shit game mode. And also, playing defensive is much more rewarding in World of Warships. Like, you can kite ships, and you basically automatically win against ships if you kite against them. Like, two equal ships of two players of equal skill in equal ships, but one of them is kiting and one is pushing. The guy kiting is gonna kill the one pushing with like half his HP left. It's so one-sided. It also affects secondaries significantly. Like, secondaries, when you're kiting, just fucking shred the guy that's chasing you. There's a massive big advantage in World of Warships in kiting, which means standard game modes are best played by defending your base instead of pushing into the enemy base, which leads to these very, very stale kiting, running away fucking campfests. It's just a bad game mode for World of Warships. It doesn't work. You can find more information about each chapter of Blast from the Past. Okay, it's 1 week, tier 5. Wait, they do it tier 5 and 6? That's a shame. I would have loved to play Iovas versus Izumos and Montana versus Yamato and all of that. I would have loved to play the high tiers. That's a shame, because that's the OG fucking gameplay. Making it low tier. Why low tier? 7 and 8, 2017. 8 and 9, 2019, 2020, 9 and 10. So, you're gonna have to play 2020 gameplay if you want to actually play like any high tiers. It's nice, but this is a shame. Why add this limitation? Like, you could have played during the time, you imagine Zao actually being relevant, DM being really strong again, like DM feeling like a really strong ship again, Shima gearing like the OG ships. This is a bit of a shame. It's still a good like, I still like this game mode, but it could have been better. Chapters will follow each other in succession, starting with update 14.8, and battle type will be available until the end of update 14.9. Okay. Yeah, tier 5 and 6 is kind of eh. The return of Asymmetric, fair enough. Asymmetric comes back, sure. 5 versus 12 bots. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, still a really good devlog. Again, a really good devlog. It looks like a very nice anniversary patch. It looks like a very nice anniversary. More news on Monday, yeah. It looks like a very nice anniversary patch. Looks like a very nice patch. Asymmetric is kind of mid. Yeah, no, it got kind of boring. But I mean, the PvE guys really love it. Man, I miss the old school. I wish we got the old school Montana versus Yamato gameplay.